Good morning. It is 30 at 8:11. We are getting ready to get into coffee talk. First, I do want to say thank you to these businesses: Captain D's, Napa, Subway, Majestic House, Pet Grooming by David Rogers, Bella Marie Boutique, Big John's Barbecue, Treasures Remembered, Brantley Furniture, U-Ride, Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, and I just found out today, Woodall Agency. They all have WPKY on the radio. When you walk into the business, you'll be able to hear us. And want to say thank you to those businesses. We appreciate your support, and so glad you're listening. Okay, we are joined this morning by Carol Woodall, Geneva Malone, and Melissa Earnest. Earnest, is that, did I say that correctly? Okay, so sometimes it's spelled different than it sounds, right? And of course, I know you've been here with me before, Melissa, but I, still my memory is about the size of a gnat, so I apologize for that. And we're going to talk today about the Rotary Club, yes?
Yes.
And I understand you have something coming up really soon. Let's talk about the speech coming up.
Good morning. I'm Geneva Malone, and the Princeton Rotary is hosting a speech contest that's coming up within a week, March 5th. And the topic is Be the Inspiration. I think currently we have at least 5 students that's interested in participating. And you don't have to be a Caldwell County High School student. Just as long as you live in Caldwell County, you can participate. So we're looking forward to that. We're excited about it. And I've just been encouraging the principal, the teachers, and the guidance counselors to encourage our students to participate, because I think it would be a very rewarding experience for them, as well as a monetary reward for them.
You said right now you have 5 that are...
I think it's 5, approximately 5. 4 I know from Caldwell County High School, and 1 that has contacted Melissa.
Do you know anything, have you heard anything about the topics of their speeches?
The topic was given by the Rotary District Office, and it's Be the Inspiration.
Oh, right.
So that's a very exciting topic, I think, will be for the high school students.
Have you got to hear any samples of any of the speeches yet?
No. My granddaughter's planning on participating, and she won't even share it with me. So.
How wrong is that?
I know.
Shame on her.
I'm like, well, I'm not judging. Can I just hear it?
Right. Shame on her. She needs to practice. Come on.
Well, she's not practicing with me, Miss.
I'd
rather she did, but she's not. So I don't know what we're going to get that day.
Okay, all right. But be the inspiration. Now, I mean, gosh, you could do so many things with that topic,
absolutely.
right? That's a very broad subject. I don't. Did one of y'all pick that, or was that?
It's the district.
Yeah, that comes from the Rotary International and down through the district and then to the different clubs. Each year we have a different theme that starts in July and it goes for the full year.
I see.
So last year the president of Rotary International picked Be the Inspiration.
Well, good job to them, because that was a very good topic. So now, is it too late if we haven't signed our children up, or if they have not encouraged them to get signed up? Is it too late to do that?
Well, actually, Caldwell County High School has a deadline of March 1st, and that's to give them time to prepare to get the students transportation and so forth, and make sure that all the paperwork is in that's needed, because they do have to have the parent or guardian signature on that form. So that's their deadline. Hopefully everyone would have already did that, so they can just focus on doing the speech at this point, because we're a week out. So.
Yeah, and let me just say, if there's a student that hasn't signed up that is getting ready to sign up this far into the game, and they can get a speech ready by then, I mean, come on. That's good for them, right?
Good for them.
Good for them.
They're better than me, I tell you.
Well, see, and I was kind of one of those people. It always have been, and always still am, actually, really. If I was given an assignment, so if I had to do this, I would have had the speech written like 2 days later. So it'd have been sitting there waiting, but so it wouldn't harm me to wait to find out till the last minute. But anyway, yeah. All right. So anything else you want to tell us about the speech contest coming up?
Other than the fact that we're ready, we have our judges, we have our tally staff, and we have also our recorders. So we're ready. We're just excited about the whole thing.
Let's cover one more thing. What do the winners get?
The first place prize is $300. The second is $200, and the third is $100.
Okay.
Now that's important, but also realize that they're recognized for just participating. So that's an accomplishment in itself. I think sometimes for them too. I mean, the money is an initiative, but just feeling good to be able
Put
to
that
stand
on
up and do that.
college resumes.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely. And, you know, we need to, a lot of our kids go into college not prepared to get up and do public speaking. And, you know, they're very nervous and they end up failing the public speaking classes because they're just not there. So opportunities like this, I think, are great to get them ready for that stuff.
Yes, I agree.
All right. So that's enough about the speech contest coming up. Let's talk about the Rotary Club itself. What is the Rotary Club?
Well, in keeping with the Be the Inspiration theme, we have fun. That's the main thing we do. But we also contribute to the community. If there's a need, we have to know about the need. But there are also things that we do every year that are standard, and the speech club is one of them. My fellow Rotarians inspire me because they're all humble volunteers for our community, and they pour their hearts into everything they do. So that's my inspiration, is the way this club embraces new members and people in the community that need help. So some of the things we do, let's see, we do this 3 $1,000 scholarships for a Caldwell County High School senior. There's 3 of them, and they're $1,000 each. So that's pretty neat. They just have to apply and meet the criteria. And we've been doing this Build-A-Bed project. I think we've done over 20 beds. Mm-hmm. And who do we partner with on that? Was it
Community Disciples?
Community Disciples has partnered with us. Brantley's Furniture downtown has partnered with us to help with the mattresses and things like that. But the basic build the beds is done by the Rotary, the volunteers.
Okay, so what is this? What is Build the Bed?
It's basically a program that Madisonville Rotary Club was the first one in our area to kind of get that started. And they came and presented a program for us one Tuesday, and we kind of got interested in it from there. And it's basically a family who maybe has children that don't have a bed of their own. Maybe they're sleeping with a sibling, or they're having to sleep on a couch or on a floor in a sleeping bag. We're working to get those children a bed. So it's a small twin-size bed that we build the frame and all, and stain it and finish it, and get the mattress and all the sheet. We do the sheets and the pillowcases and the blankets for them, and deliver it right to their home.
And Paulette Gray was getting our names for us when she was getting, and maybe the Hope Center too. Did they have something to do with it? But it's just been a really big deal for our club to be able to help with that. And then it's anonymous. Nobody knows who the beds are going to. So, and then we do Toys for Tots at Christmas. We sponsor a breakfast with Santa with the chamber. We take canned goods once a month out to Christ Tabernacle Food Bank. What all else? There's so many. I feel like there's...
We have a nice brochure.
Yeah, the brochure.
That we are willing to send anybody by email, or we've got them printed. I'm going to leave one here at the radio station for anybody who'd like one. And if you look in the middle of it, there is a whole list of all the different things and the projects that we've supported in the past 10 years or so. We've listed all those. So you can see we're a very vibrant, busy club.
We maintain this park right over here by your building, the Rotary Park. We take turns mowing that and taking care of that. And we do the fundraiser every year, a golf tournament out at the Princeton Country Club. And the last couple years, we've partnered with the Chamber of Commerce. And I think we're going to do that again this year. And that's a big fundraiser that helps fund our scholarships and other things that we do. And then we do a cookie. Well, we take cookies to the cookie walk that the free clinic offers once a year. That's about Christmas time. So we are involved in whatever anybody asks us to be in, pretty much.
I don't think we ever say no.
No, I don't think we do. Oh, and there's the FBLA, the national competition we sponsor someone to go to that. If they send us a letter or a contact, most of the times they know how to get a hold of Melissa, so she's the one that, and she's our district. You're our district.
Yeah, I serve as the Area 2 governor, so I have 5 clubs underneath me, including my own. So that's nice.
And we're trying to get a Rotaract club started. That would be out at our local high school. And I guess they would come to our meetings, or would they have their own out there? I'm just not real sure how.
Yeah, they have their own.
They have their own, but
then
they
participate with us
the
on
community service part
Right.
and all that.
Right.
So we're working on that, and we're involved in the Shoes for Orphan Souls. That's a national Rotary, and they have to be in by May. You can bring any Rotary member. Drop off at my office at the Woodall Agency if you want to contribute shoes, cash, shoelaces, maybe even socks. Yeah. And that's just for children that don't have shoes. So that's a national. And then I'm trying to think what else. I know, I've got my notes here. Yeah. We do the Take a Kid Fishing. The Dots and Days, we get involved with Dots and Days. And I think that's
busy.
Yeah.
That is a lot of stuff. How many members do you have right now?
We just got a new member, so we're up to 38
Oh, wow.
in our club.
Wow.
I
And
couldn't remember.
that's just for Caldwell County?
That's just for our club, yes.
Yeah, okay. What if we want to, look into being a Rotary Club member, what do we need to do?
It's easy. You can contact any Rotary member. You can come to come show up at a meeting. We meet every Tuesday pretty much at the Majestic House. If there's a special tour or something that we're doing, we always announce that on our Facebook page on the Monday before, so people would know not to show up if we're gone. But most every Tuesday at noon, we are sitting at the Majestic House, and anybody can just come by. We welcome visitors. You get a free lunch the first time you come, so that's a little incentive. And just talk to us, see what our programs are like. We have all sorts of different speakers that come and present, and local, and sometimes we have people coming and talking about state issues or international issues. So we have a great variety of speakers. So just come. You can email us. Our email's easy. It's PrincetonRotaryClub@gmail.com. And I monitor that account, and so I can send out information or whatever they need to know to join.
What are the fees?
We have a $40 monthly dues, but that goes for a lot of things. So it sounds kind of expensive maybe to some people, but for that, your district dues are paid, your international dues are paid out of that money, and your lunches are paid out of that money. So it's a $40 flat fee, but you get your lunch out of that, and you don't have to pay any extra to come eat. So when you kind of look at it in that perspective, it's really not that expensive to belong. And we do have an incentive for right now for members who, let's say you have a company that has 5 employees. If 4 of those employees want to join, we do have a discounted price for the 2nd and 3rd and 4th members. So that's kind of an incentive we put in place a few years ago to help out companies who might want to send more than 1 or 2 people each time.
And you said that's an annual fee?
That's a monthly fee, because it takes into account the lunches and all.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say that's a pretty good deal to get free lunches every week for $40 a year. Yeah. And your meetings always take place at noon at Majestic House unless you've got something special going on. And so this sounds like the Rotary Club sounds to me like just a very community involved, you're just here to help out. So wherever you need to go, wherever you're needed, that's where you're going to go.
Exactly.
Do you help do fundraisers? I know you mentioned a few fundraisers for specific events, or you just kind of do fundraisers and it all goes in a pot? How does that work?
Well, the cookie walk goes to the
medical clinic,
the free clinic.
Most of the internal fundraisers we do go for our scholarships and the Build-A-Bed project and things like that we do
things
through
that
the
you've
year.
already set up,
Right.
chosen to.
And we're gonna be involved in the Princeton Main Street Trick or Treat in 2019. So that'll be just a community and be involved in the community. That's not really a fundraiser, but one of the good reasons to join, if you're thinking about joining, is the friendship of the group, and it's good for your professional development, meeting, networking, meeting people you might not have met. I know I have.
Right.
I've met a lot of people, and that's been fun.
And you get leadership opportunities.
Yes. People talk you into that.
Yeah.
Because we need officers to run the club.
Whether you want to be here or not, Melissa is going to talk you into coming. Is that
So
what you
I've
ladies
been
are
told.
saying?
There's some very persuasive members, especially. But it's been fun. I've had a lot of help being president this year.
How long have you been a member?
Just a couple of years this time. I was years ago, and then we just got busy at the office where I couldn't get out every Tuesday at a certain time. But now we're at a spot that I can be more involved and be there every week. But now Melissa's been there a long, long time, and I think Geneva, you've been a member several years.
No, about a couple. I don't think I'm going to my second year.
Maybe. Yeah.
How about you, Melissa?
I've been in since 2008,
Mm-hmm.
so not that long, really. We do have members, if you're thinking about joining and you don't really know what our club looks like, we have the mayor, the young mayor of Princeton is a member of our club, has been and had served as president, all the way from his age group in the 20s, all the way through those of us down here on the other end. I mean, we have a wide range of ages, so, anybody can feel comfortable coming to our club.
When you say that you might be not meeting that week at Majestic because you're on field trips, what sort of things might you be doing?
We've been to Hydro Gear. We toured out there. We've been to Adsmore. We went one time. They went to Joyner Hardware downtown, and the Princeton Drug Store when they kind of revamped some things. So we got to tour down there.
The genealogy
We've been
lab.
just anybody that
Interesting
wants us, we'll
stuff.
come.
Yes,
we'll
if
come
you
do
want
a
us to
tour.
We went to
We like doing tours.
Brother Harold's
HR Ministries.
Right.
and he fed us and gave us a tour of that nice building and all the good work they're doing there. I'm trying to think where else. We get out. It's good to get out every now and then.
You get out and about and just go meet the community. Is that pretty
Exactly.
much what you're doing there? Okay, ladies, anything else you want to tell us about the Rotary Club?
Come join us.
We want members today.
We did get an award last year for the growth, didn't we?
We did. We got an award. I'm going to use my cheat sheet for this. At the 2018, each year the district has a district conference and they give awards. And we actually won an award last year for the greatest membership growth in our club size. They're divided by size divisions. And then we also got one for image enhancement, which basically means they realized a few years ago that a lot of people don't know about Rotary. They might have seen a sign or they know the name, but they don't know anything about it. And so a lot of the things that we're doing, like being on the radio today and having a Facebook page and doing, some things like that we've not done, being in the newspaper and trying to get our name out there and letting people know who we are and where we are and what a wonderful group Rotary is. I mean, internationally, you've got friends all over the world just because you're a Rotary member.
And I was just sitting here thinking, that's what we're here for. We can help you get some more exposure. So, you ladies will have to come back.
We appreciate that.
Whoever Melissa will drag in next time, kicking and screaming, we'll have to come back with her. But we really appreciate having you ladies here today. We appreciate you talking about Rotary. Certainly learned a lot of information that I didn't know. So I had no idea what Rotary was.
And just to end, we turned 114 on Saturday.
Oh, wow. Well,
so
happy
February
birthday.
23rd is Rotary's birthday. So
Not us.
not us, but our group is 114 years old.
Did y'all have a cake? Please tell me there was
No,
cake.
we didn't do a cake. We should have done a cake.
Okay, tomorrow's
That
the
on-
next meeting. You can have a cake tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll just eat the banana.
Never
pudding
too late to have a cake.
from Majestic House.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Contact information one more time, and then we'll.
Any Rotary member can tell you, but probably the easiest way to get a hold of us, since we don't have like a permanent office home type thing, is to email us at PrincetonRotaryClub@gmail.com.
Princeton Rotary Club at gmail.com if you can get the words out of your mouth, or at least through the keyboards on the keyboard, right? Thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for having
Appreciate
us this
it.
morning.
All righty. So we had Geneva Malone, Carol Woodall, and Melissa Earnest with us this morning from the Rotary Club. If you are interested, just send them an email, or you can visit the Facebook page, Rotary Club here in Princeton. We've got Dr. John Grove coming up next, director of the UK Research and Education Center, going to talk to us about stuff that goes on out there.